Hello and welcome to more Super Mario All-Stars! Let's go back into Super Mario Bros. 3 and let's go to world number 5. Inside here we've got this little bit of an island right here. We've got stages 1, 2, and 3. There's a fortress, and at the right there's this little tower. We're going to complete all of the stuff you see on screen right now. We're going to go complete all of that today, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, when I go into World 1 here, I actually want to go and finally use one of our good power-ups, a little P-Wing. We've used this before, but basically it allows us to infinitely fly, and the reason I want to use this here is, well, first off, inside this thing there's a leaf. I don't want that, but basically there's a secret right up here, and it's very handy to have this infinite fly. You could also just get the leaf right there and fly up, but just go ahead and do it with the P. There we go. Now, once we're inside here, there's a bit of another secret. So basically, if we go down to the bottom right, there's one path. If we go to the top right, there's another path. The only problem is to get through here, it's only 1 block wide. So what we have to do is duck down and then start flying. This is why the P-Wing makes it so much easier. So there we go, we can just fly up just like that. And over here, we've got this little chest. Now, if I get that, it's going to have a music box inside, and it'll actually end the stage when I get it. So I don't really care about the music box. I don't want to end the stage. I actually want to go to the other side, because it has a much better secret, and it's a lot more interesting than just grabbing a music box and ending the stage. So let's see if I can get back out of here. There we go. Let's go inside, Mr. Pipe, dude. In we go. Now, once we're in here, this is where things get fancy, because if we break these, we've got some one-up action, and another one-up action, and another one-up action, and another one-up action. So we got 4 extra lives right there. If we want to leave this little area, we could go break through all this. But I don't really want to do that, because if we go over here, there's another thing we can get. Just gotta watch out for Mr. Chain Tromp guy. But if we hit this, we can go ahead and break this block, and that'll give us a P-switch. Let's just make sure we don't get hit by that guy. We're fine. So if we hit this, we'll get some giant 3s made out of blue coins. Now, it's kind of hard to get all of them. I probably won't. But as you can see, some giant 3 action right here. So I don't know if it's even possible to get all those coins from both those, but they're there. So I'm just going to skip over these guys. I've got munchers down below. Not too worried about it. Let's just go ahead and beat the stage. Now, same as last time we had the P-Power. Actually, I can't remember if I even beat the stage with it or if I accidentally lost it. But if you beat a stage with the P-Power up, you just keep the leaf. You don't actually get the infinite fly anymore. All right, let's go on to stage 2. Now, this one also has kind of a split path. So I'll show one path first, and then I'll go back in and show another path. So let's go inside here. Now, if you want to go to the good path, once you drop through here, don't press anything. You'll eventually land on this block. And you basically want to go up these blocks and go through a pipe at the top right. And that'll bring you pretty much right to the end of the stage, and you'll get a bunch of one-ups, stuff like that. We'll go to that in a minute. But let's go ahead and just go drop down here. So we'll fall for quite a while. We can try to grab some coins as we go. But once we get to the bottom, we're basically going to have a few pipes right here. Now, the 2 on the sides don't do anything. The one in the middle does, so we'll go inside that one. And this brings us to a very difficult path. We're going to have a fish. That's not a big deal. But these guys are a pain in the butt. They'll actually pick up these blue blocks and throw them at you, which is pretty annoying because they can throw them pretty far, and also they'll slide. Once they throw them, they'll slide, so you have to jump over them as well. Oh, he's waiting until I get close to throw it. There you go, buddy. So go ahead and not get killed here. Try not to get killed by these piranha plants either. There we go, we're fine. Oh, killed that guy, yeah! I think there's gonna be another one here. Let's go grab some coins. Yeah, so, oh, well, got hit right there. That's okay. Let's just go up top, get hit again. This is why I'm saying this path is kind of crazy. So there's one more guy. So if I go through here, it's gonna take me to the other section that the other path would already take me to. I'm gonna go ahead and die just because I wanna show the other path the proper way. Yeah, as far as I know in this game, once you beat a stage, you can't replay it without like resetting your file, and then I'd have to replay the first stage. So I'm just gonna die here. We'll go right back in. So go inside the pipe, and this time I'll push nothing, so we'll land right on that music block, and then we'll try to go to the right here. So we land on that guy. Let's just try not to fall. Oh, there's a mushroom right there. Oh, gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Okay, just kill me, Koopa. Let me see if I've got any power-ups that will help. We could use a fire flower. I guess I'll just use a regular leaf right here. That should probably be fine. In we go. Yeah, with the regular leaf, we can basically just kind of slow fall to make these jumps a little bit easier. There we go. So now we can get up here without too many problems. Go. Just gotta go a little bit further up. Watch out for those Koopas. Go inside the pipe. And that's basically all there is to it. So now once we take this path right here, this pipe, gotta dodge some Goombas on these little slides. Not a big deal, but basically we can go inside that pipe, or we can just jump along, although that pipe on the left will take us to the pipe on the right. So let's go inside here. This is where really the goodies are. So we go in here. I should mention on the left, this block right here will give us a fire flower, so you could get that. I don't really want the fire flower. Instead, I'm just going to go ahead and get myself some extra lives. Let's go, dude. We get 3 more extra lives, so we're up to 45, dude. Getting all kinds of lives today. Yeah, lots of secrets in the first couple stages here. Down here we just got a Koopa. Not gonna worry about those. Those are all, I think, just coins. If there is anything else, it's nothing important. I've already got a leaf power up, so I'm fine. And we'll go ahead and grab ourselves another star. There we go. That's one more thing I should mention. On stage 5-1, if you take the music block ending instead of going to the goal at the end, you also don't get the star card, so that's something to consider as well. So we can choose the thing here. I'll choose the one in the middle. Whoa, we get a Tanuki suit. All right, man. Got 2 Tanuki suits now, looking great. So with that, let's go inside the pipe and go to the other side of this island here. We'll just go in and go right back up. Yep, there we go. And now we've got these 2 hammer bros. I'm gonna go ahead and use my same little strategy. I'll pop these stars right here, and let's go beat them. These are just 2 regular hammer bros. We no longer have to deal with those giant hammer bros. Looks like we've got these guys, no problem. And let me guess, we're gonna get a star. We get a P-Wing. Okay, I think the other hammer bro gives us a star. One gives a P-Wing, one gives a star. So that's down. And I guess let's go do stage 3. Now for this part, to actually progress with the game, you just have to beat that tower on the right. So we could either beat stage 3 or we could beat the fortress. Both of them will lead to the same path, but I just want to do both. So I guess we'll do stage 3 here. So let's go get to it. Now, I've seen some wikis mention that there's like a secret one up here, but I've not been able to find it. I don't think it actually exists. I've looked up like maps of the game and I can't find it. So I don't think there actually is a one up here. So I think the wiki was wrong. I don't know, man. If you guys know if there's a one up here, let me know, but I haven't been able to find one. So I'm just going to go through the pipe and move on here. Now, something really odd. This part of the stage, we actually have to move to the left. I believe that's a power-up in that block, but I don't really need it. We've also got these little guys. Now, with these guys, they're in their shoe. If you go in and hit a block that they're on, it'll actually drop the shoe, and we can start bouncing along. Heck yeah, man. Now, if you just jump on the Goomba in the shoe directly, it'll just kill him. So you really have to hit the block from the bottom when he's on top of it. And once we have it, yeah, we can jump on top of Spinies. We can walk on top of Munchers. No big deal. I think this is the only stage that actually has this power-up. Although you see this power-up a lot if you play Super Mario Maker stages. People love to use these power-ups, but I believe for this game, I think it's just this one. There might be more, but I can't remember any other stages off the top of my head. So right here, we could just run along, or we could jump on them. We've got the shoe still, so no big deal. As long as you jump onto stuff, you can mostly jump on just about anything. But if stuff falls onto your head, that'll still get you. So you still have to watch out from up above. But not too much stuff actually falls in this stage. So we're pretty much fine. There we go. We've got that one taken care of as well. We'll just hop right along. Although getting the star here might be a little tricky. Yeah, oh well. I guess if you wanted to make sure to get the star, you could probably just take some damage right at the end before you go into the pipe. But, oh well, I'm not too worried about it. So we got that down. I guess I'll go fight this hammer bird real quick. I've only got 1 star left, I think. Yeah, but I know this one gives me a star, so I'll just go ahead and use it. I kind of want to hold on to my Tanuki leaf if I can. Not a huge deal if I lose it. As long as I've got a mushroom going into the fortress, I'm fine. There we go, we got a star. All right, and I guess I get another chance at some match 3. Can I finally get this? I'm gonna go for the star as usual. I'll probably get like a mushroom or something. Okay, so after the second mushroom is the star. So right there. Come on. Mushroom! Gosh dang it, I must have hit it too early. What? How did I don't know, guys. How do I manage? I don't know. I don't know the timing for that, crud. Oh well. Let's go inside the fortress. So I would highly recommend, if you're playing along for some reason, go in here with at least a mushroom. So if you got a mushroom power-up, go ahead and use that. Any kind of big Mario is good. You just want to have at least a mushroom for one of the secrets here. We'll be able to get a leaf if we've already got a mushroom a little bit further in. But if you have nothing going into it, it's a little bit tougher. So basically what I want to do is go ahead and hit this and go up like that. So if you got a mushroom, you can break that block and that will let you go and hit this right here. Let's see if I can actually get to it. Hit! There you go. So if you've already got a mushroom, you can get up there and get the leaf that way. But we need the leaf because we can't actually get up here and there's no invisible blocks. You could use a P-Wing, but I wanted to show that it is possible without the P-Wing. So I'm going to try to make that happen. There we go. Just going to break all these blocks just to get them out the way. So basically, here's what I want to do to get full speed. I'm going to stop right about here, and then as soon as the thwomp goes up, I'll start running, and it should work. Not quite enough. Maybe I do have to go a little bit past the laser disco waffle. Wait for that guy. And that should do it. Come on. There we go. I hesitated a little bit, but it still looked like it worked, so it's not super precise. There we go. So we're flying up into the pipe right here. And right here, we've got this arrow. It was actually pointing up. So here's another reason we want to have a leaf, which is to actually get these power-ups. Boom. Or not power-ups, but we got 1-ups right here. So there's 1. There's actually going to be 2 more, so we just have to look for them. There's 1 of them. Got that crud. There should be 1 more right along here. Let's try to get full speed again. Come on, get that speed. There you go, Mario. And there we go. And just gotta be careful, if you hit one block and then hit the other block before you actually grab the one-up, the first one-up will vanish, so you want to grab the one-ups between each block that you hit. And now we get to the tricky stuff. We have to look away from the thing, while also dodging thwomps and disco waffles, all kinds of obstacles all at the same time here. But thankfully the leaf makes it a little bit easier. Gotta jump over this pit of lava, looking good. Okay, let's try to get this guy to drop, there we go. Now we can drop down and go right along. And let's go fight us some Boom Boom, the guy that we fought so many times. And this is one of the easier Boom Booms. There's no like obstacles in the way or anything like that. It's just a plain field. We can just jump on him a couple times. And that is the end of that fortress. Let's go grab that ball. And there we go, guys. Boom Boom is defeated. But although we just defeated a fortress, we are not done yet. Like I said, we're doing everything on the island here today. And we've got one more thing on the right. Also, we just built a bridge. We did it. But let's go over. Let's do this right here. This is a tower. Now, this stage is kind of interesting because we're basically just going to climb a lot. It's actually a fairly easy stage. There's a couple little obstacles, but really nothing too bad. There's a power pipe there, which I don't need. So let's move on. Let's go right up this pipe. And as you'll see, we're basically going to be climbing to the top of the tower. That's kind of the gimmick for this one. So all of the stages are going to, or all the different screens are basically going to end with us going up. So there's lots of back and forth as we climb this tower here. We'll go up the pipe. And now we're kind of at the top. You can see like the little castle tops right here. But we're gonna grab some coins. Now there's a really odd secret in this area. I'm probably not even gonna bother trying to go for it. First off, there are some coins inside these blocks right here, the three that are next to the wall here. I think even maybe the one up top, I'm not sure. But these ones definitely have coins. But one other thing, if you actually manage to get to the right of all these blocks, basically by breaking all this crud, on the right side, you know what, I'll go ahead and try to show it. On the right side, there is also some one-up blocks. Oh gosh, it's kind of hard to get to though, which is why it's not really worth it. It's just a huge pain. Just gonna try to break some blocks here. Probably gonna run out of time trying. Oh, come on, get that crud. If we can get the ones on top of the pipe, it'll be a lot easier, but okay, got that one, yes! Got that one, nice. There we go. Okay, now we're in business. So now we can just go ahead and start breaking through these a lot easier. And we can just work our way to the side. And once we get over there, there will be some blocks that have some one-ups. The only thing is they're like over a pit. So not only are they a pain in the butt to get to, but they're also a pain in the butt to actually collect. So I probably am not going to get all of them, but I just want to show that they do exist. They are over there. So we'll break some blocks that are kind of off screen there. There we go. And, oh gosh, well, I'm dead. That has a one-up in it, and if you go up higher, there's one-ups up there too. Man, I showed it. Just trust me, guys. That was a one-up right there, and there's two more, but oh well, we'll just move on. I'm gonna go get this mushroom. I'll meet you guys back up top there. Ah, crud. Okay, we're back up top. This time I'm just gonna go inside the pipe. Not gonna worry about all that weird crud on the right. I'm not sure if there's a way to, like, make the screen move up, because, like, all the stuff that's actually good is mostly off screen off the top, so I'm not sure if there's a way to make it go up. Maybe if you fly up there, it'll scroll up. I've never actually gone and collected those. I know they're there, but I've never taken the time to figure out how to get them, so maybe you could just, like, fly right there and it would work out. I don't know, man. I believe there's some coins inside the blocks right there as well, but I don't have my leaf anymore. I might be able to get something from one of these. Let's see if I can kill this guy. There we go. Oh, right, there's actually the vine right here, so we gotta keep climbing even higher, going up into the clouds. We're already past the actual castle, but up we go still. And once we get to the top, suddenly, we are in the clouds, and we've got the second half of World 5, so lots of stuff to do here. I mean, just this cloud area, look how many stages there are. It's basically an entire world on its own. Not to mention there's 2 red toad houses, which is ridiculous, but we can go back inside this pipe, and we can actually drop into here. Now, if we go inside this pipe, it'll put us back on the bottom half of the world, but it'll also make us have to do the tower again to get back up top. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to drop off the side, and that'll kill me. It'll put me back in the clouds here. Whoa, whoa. Anyways, guys, we made it to the clouds, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here for today. We'll come back next time and tackle the first half of all these clouds. I'll see you all then. Take care!